morning, everybody. My name's Darlene, and I have Parkinson's. As usual, it's good evening. But I wanted to tell you about my day today, and I couldn't do that till I had a day. So my brother cooked us a beautiful meal today. He made chicken that was just drop off the fork. Lots of nice gravy to go with it. Potatoes mashed up and carrots. And it was very, very good. We were stuffed. Couldn't even finish it. It was just so good. So anyway, that was what we had for our meal. Cal, Ashley, Finn, Cole, and Ivy joined us, so we had everybody over. Of course, when there's that many people over and whatnot, I didn't do much filming. I thought that I would, take clippets here and there. But the ones I did, people weren't standing where it wasn't posed. I was just putting the camera up. And people walked into the kitchen or walked down the hall or something, and I ended up just seeing blank spaces and hearing voices. Hearing voices. For somebody who had hallucinations, hearing voices is kind of a funny thing to say. Anyway, so that was the reason that I don't have any clips of the day. I just have to chalk them down to my memory. So that was that. When I forgot to mention this, when Gary brought me a packet with a bunch of photographs in it, and we were looking through them, one of the photographs that he brought me was a picture of my grandma. Her name is Turtle, Grandma Turtle, which is why I have a turtle collection. My mom's maiden name was Turtle. And this is my Granny Turtle over in Ireland. And it was when she was quite young. And there's very, very few pictures of her. So to have, and when you do have them, it's usually with a group of kids or whatever. So this was lovely to have a picture just of her. I really, really like that. So I had that. I did not read the last 3 of the letters yet from that my dad had wrote to my mom. I am planning on doing that tonight before I go to bed. So I'm going to read those letters. We finally, because we got the remote, we were able to put my legs up on the chair and send a young one underneath. 24-year-olds can get down on the ground and look under there much better than the rest of us. So Ivy took a look under there and found 4 pens that I had dropped. So I do know that that's the common thing that I drop is pens. So she found those and brought them out. I'm trying to think. This is ridiculous when I can't think of what happened. Let me pause for a second and just give it a thought, because I have a million things that I wanted to say. And here I am, blank. So hang on a second. Thought of one other thing. One of the things that I said to Gary is because we're having snow overnight. It snowed quite a bit today, and we're having snow tonight. So I said it'll be a stay-in day. So I'm going to challenge him to a game of Yahtzee. But he has to do the scorekeeping because I can't do the writing. So he'll have to do the scorekeeping, but I'll challenge him to a game of Yahtzee. And you can play with more than 2 people. So, if Bill or Claudine wants to join in, they most certainly can. Bill's here, just a moment.
They canceled the snow squalls for Calgary.
Oh, so we're not going to have all that. Oh, good.
I don't think.
All right. They've canceled the snow squall warning for Calgary, so that'll be good. We won't have as much to shovel. Or Claudine won't have as much to shovel. But anyway. Was looking through Amazon today and noticed that they had like a little pager system that will work. We have an intercom through our phone. So if Bill is up in either our bedroom or the lounge area, which is just another bedroom we've turned into the lounge, which Gary's staying, if I need to get a hold of him, I can just push from beside me and it'll alert him. If he's in the living room or kitchen with me, he'll hear me if I call him. But when Claudine goes out on the porch or in the yard to do something or out to the garage to play cards with the girls, then it's harder for her to hear, or at nighttime it would be harder for her to hear. So we ordered this little pager system that it just gives a little beep if I need her and she's outside. So we think that that will add to our safety. So we put that onto our list of things that were going to be coming. What else did we do? Well, when Finn was here, He was up and down the slide. He is such an active little boy. It's so fun to watch him play. Oh my goodness, and he's so intelligent. It's almost scary how intelligent he is. He learns things right fast. Claudine showed him a couple of days ago about how to color in a book with just this sort of alcohol marker, and he knew exactly how to do that without anybody showing him again. The one thing he does, he's a daredevil. He climbs everything. So he climbs up the cat tower to the top of the cat tower and stands up there like he's, the king of the world or whatever. But you have to listen close for what he says. But he says, I did it. He likes it. And I like it. He gets to the top. I did it. I like it. I said, it's so funny to see. And I heard him tonight say, Dad, as clear as anything. And it was so cute. Like when he wants to kiss you, what he does instead, he puts his forehead against your forehead or against your stomach, or he puts his forehead there, and that's his way of giving you a kiss. So he was playing on his little slide, and he was at the top, and he took a step that was kind of wrong, and he started to tumble, and his dad just caught him in the nick of time, caught him and everything else, and gets him up and whatnot, and says, boy, you were close there. You just about went over. Gotta be careful. And little Finn, he looks over his and goes, Dad. And then he puts his head on his belly, like as if to say, thank you for saving me. Oh my gosh, he was just so adorable. But he wanted to give his dad a kiss for saving him. I thought that was so sweet. Anyway, I should do something on one of my videos again. Like I haven't been doing things because I have trouble doing them. So I haven't been doing things. So I'm going to try and think of a few things that I can try to do and get them done. I've unfortunately been unable to do much in the kitchen, but there's a couple things. I want to try and make my granny's gumdrop cake closer to Christmas. I want to make homemade turtles closer to Christmas, and that takes a little bit of dexterity. So with Claudine's help, I may be able to do that. I want to use my mix master and try to make a batch of scones in the mix master because I can't do the kneading with my hands. So there's a few things I want to do, but I'm not going to do them right quick. I'm going to do them during the month of December. So that's sort of what I'm doing. I'm getting most of my Christmas gifts all gathered up and whatnot so that I have that done. I've got to not Claudine will be doing any writing out, but write out some Christmas cards that go to the family. They have one card every year that goes to Ireland. So I need to get that one sent right away. So I should do that one pretty quick. And what else could I try to do? Well, you know what I'm good about? I'm not good about doing a great task because I never know what's going to happen. But I'm good about, tidying up or organizing or cleaning up little things. But the problem is I don't stop doing it. So every day I kind of clean up the same little area, my area around me. And I always reorganize something in it. And it really doesn't need any reorganizing. It just needs me to leave it alone and use it as it functions. But I always seem to find something that I need to do. I love to go and do a little bit of shopping. I don't buy a lot usually. If I go to the dollar store, I tend to buy more at the dollar store because I don't get there very often. But I went into Walmart the other day and didn't buy very much. A couple garbage cans. Well, one garbage can for the kitchen, which has two parts, and one garbage can for the bedroom. So that wasn't a big purchase. And what else have I done? Oh, I wore a pair of the jeggings that I had ordered and hadn't worn. And they were so comfortable. I have discovered that they're very, very comfortable. They kind of are stretchy. So they fit me nice. They don't hang baggy on me, and they're not so tight that you can't breathe. So they fit very nice. And I like to have something that fits me now because for years I just bought the biggest thing I could and put it on. So it's really nice to sort of feel like I've got, clothes that fit me and whatnot. I've got my picture hung. Let me just turn this around here. This way, see? My picture's hung there. I love that picture. That's very, very nice. And I've got another one that my mom did. It's an Anton Peck picture. And she did it like, I don't know if it's called paper toll or decoupage or whatever. but you take 5. I remember when she was doing it, I was in high school, and there was 5 pictures all the same, and you cut different little parts of it out and to make it a 3D effect. So I'll show you that when I get that hung up. So anyway, I think I'm going to leave it there. I've got a few things that I want to do. I want to read these letters before I go to bed. So I think that I'll leave it here, and I will get it, rendered through it the way it has to do. And Claudine will do the typing in of the name of the video and whatnot. So I will leave it here. I'll say good night for now. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.